Welcome, Forever Strong Seniors. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that is absolutely critical for maintaining muscle mass and function: the often misunderstood process of muscle rebuilding and recovery. We know many of you have heard about magnesium supplements for nighttime relaxation, and indeed, magnesium is an incredibly vital mineral with numerous health benefits, including supporting sleep and reducing muscle cramps. However, when our specific, laser-focused goal is to actively rebuild and repair muscle tissue overnight, especially when confronting the unique physiological challenges of aging past 50, we need to employ a more precise and potent strategy. Today, we're going to unveil and thoroughly explain the profound synergy of two often underestimated, yet incredibly powerful vitamins that, when strategically incorporated into your nighttime routine, act as fundamental catalysts in your body's natural muscle regeneration processes. This isn't about adding another generic pill to your regimen. It's about intelligent, targeted nutrition designed to empower your body's intrinsic capacity to regenerate, repair, and grow, helping you directly combat sarcopenia and wake up feeling noticeably stronger, more recovered, and ready to seize the day. Let's really expand on why focusing on muscle rebuilding is not just beneficial, but an absolutely critical imperative for every Forever Strong senior. As we've extensively discussed in our previous segments, sarcopenia, which is defined as the progressive and generalized loss of skeletal muscle mass, strength, and function, is far more insidious than just feeling a little weaker. It's a foundational threat to your long-term independence and quality of life. Consider its widespread implications. Sarcopenia dramatically compromises your balance and coordination, escalating your risk of debilitating falls and fractures. It significantly slows your metabolic rate, making weight management more challenging. It diminishes your overall functional capacity, gradually eroding your ability to perform even simple daily tasks: lifting groceries, climbing stairs, getting out of a chair, with ease and confidence. Ultimately, it profoundly affects your ability to participate in hobbies, travel, socialize, and simply live life to its fullest, often leading to a cascade of other health issues and a reduced overall quality of life. For both men and women over 50, confronting and actively combating sarcopenia through every available means becomes a primary, non-negotiable health mission. The truly empowering news, however, is that muscle tissue is not a static, unchanging entity destined for inevitable decline. It is an incredibly dynamic, living tissue in a constant state of flux, continuously undergoing cycles of breakdown and rebuilding. While this turnover is a natural process, with the right strategic signals, critically, primarily through consistent resistance exercise and profoundly optimized nutrition, we possess the remarkable ability to actively shift this delicate balance decisively towards muscle growth and preservation, even well into our advanced years. This isn't wishful thinking. It's backed by robust science on muscle plasticity in older adults. Understanding this fundamental physiological dynamic, that our muscles are always ready to respond to the right input, is the absolutely essential first step in initiating your journey to reclaim and build lasting strength. So, with this deeper context, let's turn our attention to these two often underestimated, yet incredibly powerful vitamins. These are the unsung heroes that, when strategically consumed before bed, can significantly elevate your muscle rebuilding efforts, providing a more targeted and potent contribution than general magnesium supplementation alone for this specific goal. The first pivotal vitamin is vitamin D, and its profoundly synergistic partner is vitamin K2. Separately, each possesses significant health benefits, but together, they form a dynamic duo that plays a far more profound, direct, and intricately interconnected role in the intricate dance of muscle health, function, and overnight regeneration than most people realize. Let's meticulously unpack the individual contributions of each, and then truly illuminate their extraordinary synergy. First, let's embark on a comprehensive dive into vitamin D. Often affectionately yet somewhat reductively termed the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D is, in its true physiological identity, a pro-hormone. This means it's a precursor that your body converts into a powerful, active hormone. While its foundational and widely acclaimed role in bone health, primarily by facilitating the efficient absorption of dietary calcium, is well understood, its influence extends far, far beyond the skeletal system. Over the past decade, a wealth of emerging and increasingly robust scientific research has illuminated vitamin D's direct, pervasive, and multifaceted impact on muscle function and regeneration. Specifically, groundbreaking studies have revealed the ubiquitous presence of vitamin D receptors, VDRs, directly within muscle tissue itself. When the active form of vitamin D, calcitriol, binds to these VDRs, it initiates a cascade of genetic expression changes within muscle cells. This directly leads to the increased production of specific proteins that are absolutely essential for muscle cell growth, efficient repair mechanisms, and optimal overall contractile function. Consider the alarming prevalence of low vitamin D levels. A significant portion of the global population and a disproportionately high percentage of older adults suffer from insufficient or deficient vitamin D levels, often due to decreased sun exposure, especially in northern latitudes or due to indoor lifestyles, reduced skin synthesis efficiency with age, and inadequate dietary intake. These suboptimal vitamin D levels have been consistently and strongly correlated with a constellation of adverse muscle-related outcomes: significantly reduced muscle strength, impaired physical performance across various metrics, such as grip strength, gait speed, and ability to rise from a chair, and critically, a substantially increased risk and accelerated progression of sarcopenia. Think of vitamin D not just as a nutrient, but as a crucial, high-level conductor orchestrating the intricate symphony of muscle rebuilding. It ensures that the genetic blueprint and instructions for muscle repair, growth, and proper function are accurately and efficiently executed. Without adequate vitamin D, your muscles simply cannot respond optimally to the essential anabolic signals derived from your resistance exercise sessions, rendering your strenuous efforts less effective and potentially leaving significant gains on the table. Taking vitamin D at night, particularly when paired with a fatty meal or a healthy fat-containing snack, such as a handful of nuts, a slice of avocado, or simply with your evening meal, can be a strategic advantage. As a fat-soluble vitamin, its absorption is significantly enhanced in the presence of dietary fats, ensuring a more efficient uptake and a sustained supply to support crucial overnight repair and regeneration processes. Now let's introduce its remarkably powerful and often overlooked partner, vitamin K2. This is precisely where the narrative of muscle health often misses a crucial, illuminating chapter. While the broader category of vitamin K is best known for its vital role in blood clotting, primarily through vitamin K1 found in leafy greens, vitamin K2, specifically its long-chain menaquinone form known as MK7, possesses a distinct and profoundly crucial function in the intricate dance of calcium metabolism and beyond. While vitamin D plays the critical role of helping you absorb dietary calcium from your gut into your bloodstream, vitamin K2 acts as the master director, ensuring that this newly absorbed calcium is precisely directed to its correct and beneficial destinations, primarily your bones and teeth, where it contributes to structural integrity, and, equally importantly, actively redirected away from soft tissues where it can cause harm. This includes your arteries, where calcification contributes to atherosclerosis and stiffness, and critically for our discussion, away from soft muscle fibers and surrounding connective tissues. However, vitamin K2's contribution to muscle health extends far beyond just intelligent calcium management. Emerging and fascinating research increasingly suggests that vitamin K2 may exert direct and positive impacts on fundamental muscle strength and even on the crucial mitochondrial function within muscle cells. Mitochondria, often dubbed the powerhouses of your cells, are responsible for generating the vast majority of the cellular energy, or ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is absolutely indispensable for every muscle contraction, every instance of muscle repair, and every cellular activity. By optimizing the efficiency and health of mitochondrial function, vitamin K2 profoundly supports the immense energetic demands of muscle rebuilding and sustained activity. Furthermore, vitamin K2 is essential for activating specific proteins, such as matrix GLA protein, MGP. Active MGP plays a critical role in actively inhibiting the calcification of various soft tissues, including arterial walls and the fascia surrounding muscle fibers. Preventing this inappropriate calcification contributes to superior vascular health, which, as we know, is absolutely essential for unrestricted blood flow to deliver nutrients and oxygen to working muscles, and also helps maintain muscle flexibility and elasticity. This reduces stiffness and ensures optimal perfusion to muscles for efficient repair and recovery. Taking vitamin K2, especially the MK7 form, at night ensures its presence and activity during these critical overnight processes when the body is naturally engaged in extensive repair work. The synergy between vitamin D and vitamin K2 is truly the crown jewel of their muscle rebuilding power, where their combined effect is exponentially greater than the sum of their individual parts. Vitamin D, as we've established, significantly increases the production of vitamin K-dependent proteins within the body, such as osteocalcin, important for bone mineralization, and MGP. However, here's the critical catch. These newly synthesized proteins remain entirely inactive and functionally inert until they undergo a vital activation process called carboxylation, which is wholly dependent on the presence and action of vitamin K2. Without sufficient vitamin K2, these vitamin D-induced proteins cannot perform their intended biological functions. So, in essence, vitamin D acts as the architect, facilitating the absorption of calcium and signaling the creation of necessary proteins. Vitamin K2 then acts as the foreman, ensuring that this absorbed calcium is precisely delivered to your bones, where it's needed, and prevented from accumulating in soft tissues like arteries and muscle fibers. Simultaneously, K2 activates the proteins that perform this intelligent calcium channeling and supports the energetic machinery within muscle cells. This dynamic, harmonious duo ensures that calcium, which is undeniably vital for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and numerous cellular processes, is managed optimally throughout your body. It ensures that muscle cells have the most conducive, healthy, and energized environment possible for efficient repair, robust growth, and effective protection against age-related calcification. Together, they create a powerful internal biochemical environment that actively supports and optimizes muscle protein synthesis, enhances recovery processes during your most restorative sleep cycles, and directly counters the challenges of anabolic resistance that naturally emerge with aging. Let's now pivot to the crucial practical considerations: optimal dosage and responsible sourcing for these two vital vitamins. For vitamin D, achieving and maintaining optimal blood levels is key. A common therapeutic dose for adults aiming to reach and sustain optimal blood levels, typically measured as 25-hydroxy-vitamin D, with desired ranges generally between 40 to 60 ng per ml, or 100 to 150 nmo per L-liter, often necessitates a daily intake ranging from 2,000 IU to 5,000 IU, international units. Given the reduced efficiency of vitamin D synthesis in the skin as we age, and common limitations in sun exposure, many experts strongly advocate for older adults to take 5,000 IU daily, particularly during the darker winter months, or if you spend significant time indoors. Remember, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, so its absorption is significantly enhanced when consumed with a dietary fat source. Therefore, strategically taking it with a fatty meal or a healthy fat-containing snack in the evening for example with your dinner or alongside a small handful of nuts or a spoonful of almond butter, can maximize its bioavailability and ensure a steady supply to fuel those crucial overnight repair processes. It is also highly advisable to get your vitamin D levels tested periodically by your healthcare provider to accurately assess your baseline and monitor your progress, ensuring you're safely within the optimal therapeutic range. For vitamin K2, specifically the highly bioavailable and longer-acting menaquinone 7 (MK7) form, a typical and effective daily dose for promoting cardiovascular and bone health, and by extension, muscle health, ranges from 100 micrograms to 300 micrograms. As with vitamin D, being a fat-soluble vitamin, taking your vitamin K2 supplement with your evening meal or a fatty snack will significantly improve its absorption. For maximum convenience and to ensure you consistently receive the powerful synergistic benefits, many reputable supplement brands now offer formulations that combine both vitamin D3, the active form of vitamin D, with vitamin K2, MK7, in a single capsule. When selecting supplements, always prioritize high-quality products that are transparently sourced, ideally third-party tested by independent laboratories for purity, potency, and absence of contaminants like heavy metals. Opt for brands that clearly list the specific forms and dosages of both vitamins. Why emphasize taking them at night? While both vitamin D and K2 can be safely taken at any time of day, strategically consuming them before bed aligns perfectly with your body's intrinsic physiological rhythm of repair and regeneration. Sleep is not merely a period of inactivity. It is a profoundly active state of intense cellular repair, hormonal regulation, and metabolic cleansing. By ensuring a steady and ample supply of these two critical vitamins during your sleep cycle, you are directly supporting and optimizing the overnight processes of muscle protein synthesis, comprehensive cellular repair, and the intricate, precise regulation of calcium, thereby maximizing their impact on muscle rebuilding and recovery. Now, it is absolutely crucial to understand that while vitamin D and K2 are undeniably powerful and essential catalysts, they function optimally as part of a much broader, holistic, and integrated strategy for building muscle and effectively fighting sarcopenia. They are vital orchestrators of the internal environment, but they do not and cannot replace the fundamental, non-negotiable drivers of muscle growth and preservation. Resistance training, the indispensable primary stimulus. As we consistently emphasize here at Forever Strong Seniors, your muscles must be given a compelling reason to grow and adapt. Resistance exercise, whether it involves lifting weights, using resistance bands, performing bodyweight exercises, or utilizing gym machines, creates precisely the kind of mechanical stress, in a safe, controlled manner, that induces microscopic tears in muscle fibers. These micro-tears then act as potent signals, prompting your body to initiate a robust repair and rebuilding process, ultimately resulting in stronger, denser, and often larger muscle tissue. Aim for a minimum of 2 to 3 full-body resistance training sessions per week. Focus on foundational, compound movements that engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, such as squats, lunges, push-ups, rows, and overhead presses. Gradually increasing the challenge over time, known as progressive overload, is key for continued adaptation and growth. Adequate protein intake, the essential building blocks. While vitamin D and K2 profoundly enhance your body's ability to utilize protein for muscle synthesis, you still require a sufficient supply of raw material, the amino acids found in protein. The consensus among leading sports nutritionists and gerontologists is that older adults need significantly more protein than younger, sedentary individuals to prevent sarcopenia and build muscle effectively. Aim for a target range of 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, gram per kilogram per day. To put this into perspective, for an individual weighing 75 kilograms, approximately 165 pounds. This translates to roughly 90 to 120 grams of protein daily. While this might sound substantial, strategically incorporating high-quality protein sources like whey protein, as discussed in a previous video, along with diverse whole food sources such as lean meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy products, legumes, and nuts, makes this target entirely achievable. Crucially, spread your protein intake throughout the day, aiming for substantial doses of 25 to 40 grams at each major meal, and potentially with strategically timed snacks. Overall nutrient-dense diet, the foundation of health. Beyond specific supplements and protein targets, the overarching quality of your diet forms the bedrock of your muscle health and overall well-being. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods provides the comprehensive spectrum of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats that are absolutely essential for optimal muscle function, robust energy production, efficient recovery, and systemic inflammation control. Prioritize an abundance of vibrant fruits and vegetables, nutrient-dense whole grains, and healthy fat sources such as avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Conversely, meticulously minimize your intake of ultra-processed foods, excessive added sugars, and unhealthy trans fats, as these contribute to chronic inflammation, endothelial dysfunction, and can actively undermine your muscle-building efforts. Quality sleep, the recovery powerhouse. This aspect cannot be overstated. Sleep is not merely a passive state of rest. It is, in fact, your body's most profoundly active period of repair, recovery, and regeneration. During the crucial deep sleep stages, your body orchestrates a symphony of restorative processes. Growth hormone is significantly released, facilitating tissue repair and muscle growth. Damaged cells are repaired, proteins are synthesized, and vital energy stores are replenished. Chronically insufficient or poor quality sleep can significantly depress testosterone levels, impair recovery, and directly hinder muscle-building efforts. Aim for a consistent 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted, high-quality sleep per night. As we've highlighted, the strategic nighttime intake of vitamin D and K2 is specifically designed to support and optimize these critical nocturnal restorative processes. Hydration, the unsung hero of cellular function. Water is the medium of life, essential for every single metabolic process within your body, including the intricate pathways of muscle protein synthesis, nutrient transport, and waste removal. Dehydrated cells cannot function, perform, or repair themselves optimally. Maintaining consistent, adequate hydration throughout your entire day is fundamental to supporting muscle health and overall physiological efficiency. Let's briefly revisit the relationship between this D3K2 strategy and magnesium. Magnesium is, without a doubt, an incredibly vital mineral, implicated in over 300 enzymatic reactions across the body, including those governing muscle contraction and relaxation, nerve impulse transmission, and cellular energy production. It's a superb supplement for alleviating muscle cramps, enhancing sleep quality, and supporting general cellular health. Indeed, a significant proportion of older adults are magnesium deficient, and supplementation can yield broad benefits. However, while magnesium fundamentally supports muscle function and general recovery, the synergistic combination of vitamin D and K2 possesses a more direct, targeted, and profound role in activating the specific genetic pathways for muscle protein synthesis and ensuring the meticulous, optimal management of calcium for both muscle rebuilding and protection against inappropriate calcification. So, while magnesium remains an excellent general health supplement for overall well-being, if your precise and primary goal is to actively rebuild, strengthen, and grow muscle, the D3K2 combination offers a far more targeted and potent solution for that specific objective, particularly when timed for nighttime intake. Of course, There's no reason you can't incorporate a high-quality magnesium supplement into your routine as well, to enjoy its broader spectrum of benefits. But prioritize D3 and K2 for your dedicated muscle rebuilding strategy. Consider the profound long-term ripple effects of consistently integrating vitamin D and K2 into your nightly routine. This isn't merely about incremental strength gains in the short term. It's about strategically setting the stage for sustained muscle health, enduring strength, and unwavering independence for many years, perhaps even decades into your future. By actively and intelligently supporting your body's intrinsic anabolic machinery, its natural capacity to grow and repair muscle, you are making a powerful investment in your future self. You're fortifying your ability to maintain excellent balance, which is crucial for preventing falls. You're enhancing your recovery speed after any physical activity, big or small. You're keeping your metabolism robust, which aids in weight management and energy levels. And most importantly, you're empowering yourself to continue engaging fully and joyfully in all the physical activities that truly bring meaning, purpose, and satisfaction to your life, without feeling constrained by physical limitations. The power to stand tall, move freely, embrace challenges, and live vibrantly is fundamentally and inextricably linked to the underlying strength and health of your muscles. This powerful, synergistic vitamin duo helps lay that absolutely essential foundation. Do not allow sarcopenia to subtly erode your vitality. Instead, empower your body to rebuild, rejuvenate, and thrive, one restorative night at a time. If this extensive and detailed exploration into the synergistic power of vitamin D and K2 for muscle rebuilding has provided you with invaluable insights, clarified common misconceptions, and inspired you to optimize your nighttime health regimen, please take a moment to hit that thumbs up button to wholeheartedly support our mission here at Forever Strong Seniors. We're dedicated to bringing you the most actionable, evidence-based health information. And, critically, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for continuous access to a wealth of more cutting-edge strategies, practical tips, and empowering insights designed to help you live a strong, vibrant, and fiercely independent life as you gracefully age. We also extend a warm invitation for you to join our growing and supportive community in the comments section below. Have you personally experienced the transformative benefits of optimizing your vitamin D and K2 levels? What are your most effective go-to strategies for muscle recovery, strength preservation, and vitality as you've gotten older? Share your invaluable experiences, insights, and wisdom. Your contribution is an incredibly precious resource for our entire community, helping us all learn and grow together. Until next time, stay profoundly informed, remain proactively engaged in your health journey, and most importantly, stay forever strong. You are capable of so much, and your enduring strength is your ultimate superpower. Thank you for watching Forever Strong Seniors. Subscribe today to stay strong every single day.